So what's up guys, it's your boy, back at you with another video. Let me put a hat on my head, fresh out of the shower and that. Looking a bit, looking like my hair's a mess. So basically guys, I'm back again with another video. It's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday today? Chloe! Is it Wednesday or Thursday? Thursday, isn't it? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, today's Thursday guys, just got back from a car boot sale. It's clearance day today, I call it clearance day, but it's basically this little low-key boot sale and there's a bunch of clearance people there. And usually I mash up the place when I'm there, but it wasn't crazy with the clearance people today. It takes me a while to get fresh stock because I buy all the good shit. But I still did okay today, spent about, well we'll go through it and I'll know how much I spent. I didn't spend a lot, but I got 9 items. My goal at the minute guys is 4 listings a day. Yeah, so I'm trying to get ahead and have some stuff in like my death pile here so we can just keep this 4 items a day going. 4 items a day seems like not a lot, but it adds up to be a lot. You know, when you know what you're looking for, everything's kind of £30 and up, £25 and up. Then 4 listings a day starts to add up, you know. As well as so long as you're getting 4 good items a day, if you're getting 4 fucking CDs a day worth $6.99, don't expect to even nearly survive off 4 listings a day. But I've been reselling since I was, in theory, I've been reselling since about 13 years old. Yeah, I'm 30 years old, so I've been reselling 17 years. Officially, I've not been reselling that long in my head because in the early days I didn't really know how to resell. I've only kind of figured out reselling as we know it since sort of 2016, so 8 years I've been an actual eBay reseller properly, knowing how to price, comp, how to find good shit. Back in the day I just sold shit, yeah, it wasn't the same. So yeah, even before that actually, before I resold properly, I used to sell Jordans and stuff, so I've always been selling in some format, but I never understood it as I do today. So anyway guys, we'll go through what I got today. I showed you these 9 items. I'll show you what I've sold as well actually. I need to turn my PC on because I've got to ship. I haven't got like same day shipping on, but I'm doing same day shipping or next day shipping, whatever. Not actual, the shipping process isn't next day, but I'm dispatching it within like a day at the minute. Just trying to keep myself busy, get some happy customers. You know, consistency is key. So I'll flip the camera around now guys, show you what I got, and then we can talk about what I sold, so we'll do that real quick. So a little random pile of stuff down here guys, probably keeping these for myself. This clearance guy has like 4 items for £1, so every now and again I just get random stuff just to try and, I literally got these pots, like strainers, steamers, and this silver bowl here. I use these as like for my compost, so I leave it on the kitchen side and we just put all, hang on son, I'm filming. Just put all our like old food, nasty food in there and put it in the compost bin. So got that steamer and that. 4 for £1 it was. So it was this globe as well. So I got this light up globe which sell for me for between sort of 13 and 17 pounds. Stepped on them. Got this board game. Got this pan and that other pan for £1 off the clearance guy. So that's the type of stuff we can do on the clearance guy. I don't mess with board games, but I ain't getting 1 item for £1 and it's 4 for £1, so I just grabbed this because it was good condition. I don't know if it's worth anything. I know I can make my money on this, and them £2 was just random as well. I got this PlayStation VR thing. Paid £10 for this. It's got all the wires and that. It's got 1 controller. I think there's missing a controller. Anyway, these are worth sort of 20 to 30 just for the headset. So I thought it's got all the wires and whatever the fuck this is. I'll put all this together. Hopefully we'll make our money on that. I got these Columbia shoes, which leads me to a little bit of today's point, guys. Is where the hell do these people get their stock? Now, I got these Columbia shoes. I paid 20 quid for them. Brand new. Probably going to sell them between 60 and 80. Definitely between 60 and 80. This guy just had a mat full of high-end shoes. There's Hugo Boss there. There's some Hugo Boss I was going to get, like driving shoes. He wanted 30 for him. I probably could have blagged him to 25. and they're easily worth 80 to 110 for those shoes. I've sold them before, used, and I've got like 60, 70, 80 quid for them. The point I'm making is, guys, where does he get stuff? Where are you getting those shoes cheap enough to be able to sell them to me for 20 quid? If you can get brand new Columbias, like, you must have paid less than £10, unless he's buying them in wholesale and just not really paying attention to how much he's making, which people do. People will pay £2 for a fucking something, pallet or whatever. Guys, the battery went. Yeah, some people would just splurge on a pallet or whatever, wholesale, and they just sell stuff with no idea of like their profit margins. They just think they're making money and they're probably losing money. That happens too. But a lot of these consistent sellers, they're getting this shit from somewhere, and this guy wasn't from my area. We don't really have anyone like this around me who has a connection to this extent, to the point where because if there was, a reseller will snag them and they won't be at the car boot sale anymore. So I don't understand, £20 for these. Anyway, he had those Hugo Boss for 30. Some African guy had them in his bag. I picked them out thinking they was like for sale. And anyway, this guy was buying them, so I walked off, come back, he'd purchased them. And then I got these. There was a load of Timberlands there, some other decent stuff. I don't mess with Timberlands though, because people want a high price for them and they're slow sellers and they're not popular at the minute. Timberlands aren't. They're ugly as F. No one wears them. So Columbia is a sneakers, because you'd be surprised how many resellers have no clue what Columbia is. These are a size 5 and that, but they'll still sell. I've sold a bunch of Columbia. Used Columbia stuff like gets me good money, so I'm gonna put these over here for now out of the way. I don't know why a lot of people just walk past it. It's just because it just looks like Regatta or something, innit? Doesn't look crazy, but it's probably closer to North Face's level of value. So £20 for them. But yeah, guys, where do they get this stuff from? I really don't know. I think they've obviously got a link somewhere, but like, I need that link. Let me just turn my PC on. I need that link, you get me? But at the same time, I couldn't afford that link if I wanted it. So fair play to those people for getting those links. But like, why do they even exist in 2024? If you have a link like that, that guy's missing it. Like, I just think, like, do you know how many people, if he can afford to sell them for 20 quid, which means he has to have purchased them if he has sense for 10, so he's doubling his money. Whoever the fuck's selling you them for £10 is an idiot. You get me? So like, I don't know how far the supply chain goes back and how cheap things get, but to sell them to me for 20, the supply chain must be mad cheap, which means us as resellers need to be finding our own suppliers, because if this is the case, it is mad. You get me? So anyway, we got this Deliveroo thing for £1. It's like the waterproof jacket. I'll be selling these individually, and like just a jacket. Best believe, guys, uniform sells. McDonald's uniform does the best for me, but I checked, I literally searched it. They're selling from sort of £15 to £30 for these, depending on what, because people get Deliveroo jobs. And I'm assuming there's not a Deliveroo office you can just go to get uniform. You might have to order it off them or whatever. So people are apparently buying them. So I got 2 of them for £1. That clearance guy starts off everything for £1, and then by the end of it, it's like 4 for £1. So I've got these 2 together, like as one item for £1. And I got this vintage Mickey Mouse blanket for 50p. Like, I might keep this, like, because I have got another vintage Mickey Mouse. Like, it's not a blanket, it's like a tapestry, and like that hasn't sold, so I'm just gonna end up hanging that somewhere instead of, like, because our house is so cold. We've resorted to like hanging like blankets over doorways to like prevent drafts. This one I kind of want to sell or keep because it's really good condition actually, and it's old. But the other one I'm going to drapes over the kitchen door, the one I've got downstairs. So that was 50p. Let me open it up. This will sell. Because it's a blanket, it's good condition. You get me? And it's old. And it's official Disney. I say it's vintage. I couldn't actually find a date on it, which is a shame, but so what price are we up to now? £1.50 there, £2 for all that, £2.50, and we got some bucks in this VR, so £12.50 including this VR. So we spent £12.50 so far with that. Oh, those trainers, so £12.50 plus 20, £32.50, and we've got these books. So Yeah, 32.50 so far. We got this Stephen King book is worth about 25 to 30, I think, which is strange for books. I don't sell books usually, guys, but I do know a little bit. If I see a Stephen King, it's old, it's worth a research. And today I was literally forcing myself to look at my phone because I need these items at the minute. I can't be passing up money. So I got this Stephen King book. It's like a picture book, worth some good money. This Stephen King book costs 50p. It's from 1989. I can probably get between 12 and 20 quid for it. Get me dates in there. So between 12 and 20 quid for that. This one's worth about 25 to 30, hopefully more. But I got this one in this set of books for a tenner. So I spent like 42 quid altogether today. Now these books don't look all impressive right now, but they're worth about 5 to sort of £12 each. And because I got them all as a set, they're like these mythical creature books. And then there's two underneath which are a bit cooler. They're all like part of this Enchanted World series. And they're just like cool books, man. Anyway, £10 for the lot, I reckon. I haven't triple checked, but if they're £5 each, let's say sort of 10, 30. This set could be worth kind of 25 to 40 quid for these books. Including, bearing in mind, for that £10, I got this Stephen King one, which is worth about 25 quid. I'm not advising anyone to just go and buy books. Like, I literally saw these I saw Stephen King, googled it, saw that was worth money. Same with this one, because I know Stephen King's worth money, and if they're old, they're worth more. If this book was like a new print, it's not worth enough. But for 50p, because it's old, that's money. So that ticked the boxes for them. And then these was next to the Stephen King book, and like the guy was like, these are old. So I quickly researched one, had a look, saw that they were selling. Wanted £2 each. It did me less than half price for everything, basically. So that was not a no-brainer. I had to do a bit of research to understand there's some money in these, but there is money in them and they will sell. So that's what I got, guys. Columbia's, so 1 listing, headset, VR thing, 2 listings potentially, maybe 3. 3 listings, the Globe, 4 listings, 5 listings, 6 listings, 7 listings, 8, 9. For the 2 delivery jackets. So let me turn the camera on. Basically, guys, I got my 4 listings for today. I got 4 listings for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday actually, and there's a car boot tomorrow, so I'm a day or 2 ahead. So I can afford to lick out tomorrow, do a little car boot to try and get the weekend's worth of items. And I'm just playing it day by day at the minute, but the kickstart has already begun anyway. I've already like sold a couple things these last few days, considering like I've been stale for a minute. So I'll talk to you guys about what I've sold now. We'll get them out, and then I can package them, and then we'll call this video a day. But other than that, I appreciate anyone who's stuck through this long. So let's get right to it. You get me? What did I actually sell? Yesterday I got a 32-inch flat screen TV for £5. I was convinced it wasn't going to work. Anyway, it worked. It's down here. The problem is it's got no remote, which I stated. Got surface wear around the shell, which I stated. It's got a crack on the corner, which I stated. I tested it, which I stated, and it actually works. And the other thing is, on the back it has, people like a bit of description with tellies, because, especially with no remotes, because they need to be able to press the source button and the menu button so they can change to like their Xbox and stuff. This one just has an on and off button on the back, a volume and a channel button. There's no source or menu buttons on there. It's like a new smart TV. So I'll put that in the description. It sold within 15 minutes for $43.99. I paid £5 for it. It's a Samsung 32-inch LED backlit LCD bullshit. Get me? So I sold that. So I'm gonna wrap that today. I might have sold something on my clothing account. I'll have to really quickly check, but part of me feels like I might not have also, guys. So just give me a sec. Okay, guys. So I just checked my clothing account. There's nothing for sale on there. I appreciate everyone who's rolled through and stuck through for this long. Subscribe to the channel if you want to help man survive the struggle. Because I know this isn't like the perfect eBay channel to like come and freaking learn how to get rich off. But this is real. This is a struggle. Yeah, man, it's a struggle for me. Out here living in the slum, in this little eBay room I've got. Just surviving, yeah, me. So if you guys want to be a part of that, look at this Hulk Hogan thing over there, and that's sick too. Yeah, so if you guys want to be a part of that, I appreciate all the support. You get me? Like, comment, subscribe. Other than that, I gotta get 4 listings done. Ignore some more Egypt. And basically, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. We out. There's some brother marching past this house, you know. He was marching, he was. He was marching. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. We out.